Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Anno 1800 Closed Beta. Yes, my name is Darwin. Oh, and we have a destroyed building. Well, I like to play video games even with destroyed buildings. We have several expeditions going. Can you quiet down, guy? Hey, I'm talking. This is my spiel. My spiel, not yours. Some people, jeez. Alright. Anywho.
Metal plows change things, I'll grant you. But for better or for worse.
We are in the New World. We are doing quite well.
Not even my alpaca is complaining.
It's like a very tropical thing to say.
Pure
So we have a couple islands out here. I do believe we were at one point trying to buy her out. Yeah, she keeps buying us back. Anyway. Is anyone else on us? No. Okay. Cool. So what do we have? What are we missing? Full output storage. Oh yeah. Alright. So here we go. Got some plantains there.
I can finally
Put another one right here.
We careen into the unknown.
Get this one. Producing the basics.
No, it is upsetting.
Alright, and then what we need here as well is fried plantain kitchen. Which we'll put that right down here somewhere, right? Why don't we do that? Let's rotate you. I just love the artwork.
My wall fell on her. Nothing could be done.
Thing saved.
That's cool. That's really cool. The road right there. Fantastic. Probably gonna need more people soon. We do want a fire department. So why don't we say right there? Yeah, that works. We'll need a chapel.
Customs and excise, eh?
We'll put a chapel like right there. One, two, three.
Customs and excise, eh?
No, we'll put it right there. How about that? And that road can go right there. And we can say, oh. But we don't do it that way. How about we do it this way?
We all like a nap in the orchard.
Actually, we do want to keep that in. And then
Flowers for the lady. That fish pie smells gurglers.
oh darn. Well, you know what we can actually do is that and say,
All in Her Majesty's
yeah,
name.
we'll keep it like this. We'll figure something out here. I mean, this is the new world, right? We'll say this.
You reached a new milestone.
We did. We're a town. Sweet, we're a town. I like that. I really like that. So we need alpacas. Anything going on here? Yes. They're shimmering, so something's going on. The visitation. An undesirable visitor haunts the ship. Fleeting silhouettes.
Let go that pent-up gas.
Knocking and screeching sounds. Each morning the ship appears in utter disarray. A night fiend gulps the hardiest of old crewmen as he sweeps debris from the deck. As night draws in again, you realize something must be done. Perform an exorcism. Find the culprit. Ignore the menace. We're gonna find the culprit. We're men of reason here. The hunter stumbled guilelessly into its trap. The night is unfeasibly pitch and the hunter's lamps extinguish. Who knows why, without a breath of wind, scratching draws near, then a commotion and screaming, followed by silence. Just like that, the fiend has gone forever, returned to the air whence it came. 3 men lie dead in their own blood. Their livers have been removed. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Plain sailing.
How's the pirate hunt going?
Prime and powder.
Dockyard dupe. Robbed. Thanking the generous innkeeper, your ship is ready to leave. Everyone at the dock smiles and waves you off, and no wonder, valuable equipment is later discovered to be missing. You must decide now if it's worth going back for. Let's see. We can return and plunder the harbor. Success chance, plus 55%. Return, disguise, and bait the robbers.
That pent-up gas.
You know what? Screw you guys. Swift justice. Petty defenses crumble in the dawn light. Your ship yawns unopposed into the smoldering harbor and turns its guns upon the harbor master's office. Please, take anything, he yelps. Alright, look at that morale boost. Provide extra rations and continue. Fantastic. I think we need another warehouse. So we shall do just that. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Things are coming along quite smoothly. How's our other island doing here? We need more houses. Okay. We can fix that.
Fetid, festering filth.
Game
That's going to
saved.
be an oil field, huh? So how do we want to do this?
Sorry, that's as low as I go now. That bloomin' turret was the size of her head.
I think eventually these guys are going to be living next to an oil field, although I don't think we'll get to exploit them at this point. Oh well.
On that cat. We all like a nap in the orchard.
Oh well. Haha.
More flexible than you imagined.
Yeah.
Come to watch.
So maybe another plantain kitchen? Fried plantains.
All
Anyone?
hands at the ready.
Get right there. Okay, there were warehouse. Right. There. Ooh, we can actually upgrade that.
I can finally let
Right.
go that pent-up gas.
Oh my goodness, the guy's getting annoying.
Call in the big guns.
Ooh, we're duped here. Alright.
The royal seal upon it.
Let's try diplomacy with this expedition. Make the case well. You're quite right. Terrible corruption such as this must be put to an end, says the governor. You shall have back what was taken. This disingenuousness stinks to high heaven, but there's no time for deeper digging. Alright.
Customs and excise, eh?
And then, do we have something here? Yes, we do. Message in a bottle. Castaways request your help, but where could they be? Shark baiting is a common distraction for your sailors, but their latest catch provided much more entertainment than expected. In its belly was a bottle, and in the bottle were 3 sheets of paper, each a copy of the same message in different languages. Piecing together documents to make up for the weathered content, the crew can make out a call for help and latitude, but nothing more. Examine the entrails of the shark for clues. Okay. Map the islands, matching the partial coordinates. So we have our navigator. So let's try that. search defines a specific area. Many islands match the latitude, but far fewer can be mapped on an actual shipping route. By deducing where the castaway ship might have gone, your navigators identify a handful of islands which could host the castaways. After 2 weeks of smooth sailing, your ship reaches the area, a necklace of islands linked by strands of deadly coral reef. Whew. Let's try it. Ship cannot pass the underwater barrier. Despite your navigator's efforts, the ship bumps against the coral reef. The maneuver is too complex and too risky for her. The crew's force turns back on the paradisical islands. If the castaways are real or whether they are indeed stranded there, they will never know. Can't we look? Ah, man. Sorry, guys. Alright, so let's go to the old world because we have one more archaeological expedition and we now have money. So maybe
your every
see.
move.
And we need
Don't come with doubts.
rations, diplomacy, faith, and force. This guy is force and diplomacy, so we need faith and rations. So let's find a faith guy, hopefully. Come on. Diplomacy and faith. There we go.
I wouldn't worry. Most only look at the pictures.
I didn't even see that notification either. Alright, fantastic.
This is the eye of the Devil's Storm Town.
Alright, so we have his crafting, diplomacy and faith, he's force and diplomacy, and then we just need rations.
All in Her Majesty's name.
Alright, Covenant. You go. We need public mooring over here? Really?
All hands at the ready.
If I see another biscuit,
There is no public mooring available. Alright. We need... oh. Expedition requires our attention.
We know
The Mutiny. Clear skies, calm seas, and mutiny brewing among your sailors. The strain of the expedition, the rationing of supplies,
Than you imagined.
the perpetual threat of danger, and the constant unnerving lack of recognition. Doesn't take much to push the crew over the brink between obedience and its opposite. They unite behind the charisma of their chaplain and drift away from the authority of the first lieutenant. Let's see. Have the lieutenant meet the unofficial leader. Offer a rise to the chaplain. Make an example out of the ringleader. Alright, plus 20% chance. Let's try diplomacy. There's no trust to be found in the rebels' hearts. The chaplain refuses to meet your first lieutenant on the deck and invites him to join him in his own quarters in short a hostile territory. I'll try it. The meeting goes nowhere. Each new compromise offered by the first lieutenant, the chaplain adds an additional request, growing more and more assured of his dominance in the current stalemate. The officer leaves with a list of impossible demands. The ringleader's followers stop working altogether. The ship comes to a halt as the crew waits for a decision to be made. Be subtle. Send the chaplain poisoned wine. Arrest the chaplain for high treason.
Born by the waves, die
Diplomacy
by the waves.
failed. Swift and efficient assassination. Convinced of his advantage in the negotiations, chaplain gracefully accepts the first lieutenant's wine. The poison does not act immediately, but its effect is unequivocal. At dawn, the chaplain is found bent over his desk, wide-eyed and gray as dust. No sailor dares mention the reason for his death. Their caution enforces discipline, fear of the officers, and a general distrust of alcohol. At least they won't be drunk.
I suppose she'll do.
That was terrible of us to do, but desperate times.
She said fair enough.
Alright, so we need ponchos.
May we see these shores.
So where are we going to put our alpacas? I want to do something over here. Do alpacas upon these shores? Let's do that. So these are 4. Alright. So maybe if we do that. Oops.
But where to?
And then let's do one more. Oh, there were 3. I thought there were 4s. That's alright.
All in Her Majesty's name. More flexible than you imagined.
There we go. And then we need a warehouse. Obviously.
More flexible than you imagined.
One right there. And then we need a poncho darner.
Customs and excise, eh?
Can go.
He smells girtlush.
Where do we want this to go? Ponchos.
Something for all seasons.
Yeah, right there is fine. Alright. That's cool.
Success at sea is not.
Yes! 2 weeks of trials and tribulations, your expedition comes home safe. You've discovered pirate bounty. Butterflies, and a fine fishing net. Not quite what I had in mind, but I suppose.
A great moment for all of us. Don't
How
come
about this one?
without.
Returns early.
Many lie out there.
Ooh, what do we get? Painted stones equipped in museums. They belong in a museum! Sweet. Alright. Awesome. Very, 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 very cool.
Our traditions remain very different.
Alright. I mean,
Aim safe.
really don't think there's much else for us to do on this island here. So we've explored pretty much all the content, right? At least here. We do anything more with our zoo? Our wonderful, wonderful zoo. More butterflies. I suppose that's alright. Anything going on
Looking out
here?
for fair winds. Not
No, not yet. Suppose. Just close off this section. And we have
More flexible than you imagined.
the gazebo right there, fountain right there. And
Pure pleasure.
anything else we want to do? And I suppose we could just extend that down, right?
All in Her Majesty.
And we'll just do something like that. And behind it, we'll put some trees maybe?
Admiral! Admiral!
Be right with you, Haas. Here we go. That looks kind of pretty. What do you need? Tavern troubles.
Draw your pistols.
Oh, right. Yep, we've seen this before. They want to fight, let them come 35%. Offer them drink to ease the tension. Crew crushes them. Collar grabbed doctor slaps away the hand of the hoodlum, seizes his sleeve, and pulls him over his shoulder, sending him crashing into a table. With a roar, the other thugs pounce on your sailors, who greet them with jabs to the chin and sternum, downing the attackers with no more than 2 hits per man, the seconds for the pleasure of good fighting form. The tavern applauds the action and the bartender offers a round to celebrate a well-deserved beating. Okay. Extra rations, boys. There we go. I don't know why this section wasn't completed. Might as well. It costs us like nothing. I like how they mostly stick to the paths. That's really cool. So, can we set up more? I don't know how much more we're gonna do, but I mean that kind of works, right?
Duty done.
If I'd realized this had the
Time for a kip.
how the zoo worked, I would have done it better. So next time. Next.
All in Her Majesty's name.
Well, you know what? We might as well upgrade our storages. And doesn't matter all too much.
Say.
Yeah, because that was the last thing in the artisans, right? Oh, Pleasant Esplanade. Oh, okay.
Get some rest. It's
Rum.
gonna be a long voyage.
Construction only in the New World. Oh, okay. So we can see that. Fur coats. Need more artisans. Okay. So we haven't explored everything. So how do we get more artisans? What do we need? School.
These days have lost our values.
Need sausages, bread, and school.
I hope you don't disapprove of gift giving.
So maybe if we put a
I
school up
can
in this
finally
area
let
somewhere.
go that pent-up gas.
And would it fit anywhere over here?
That blooming turnip was the size of her head.
Alright.
All hands at the ready.
We all like a nap in the orchard.
On, sir. Alright, what's going on here? Blood, oil, sweat, and tears. An overweight ship is easy prey for stormy waves. The oil merchants your crew met at the last harbor paid good money for their cargo to be stored aboard your ship. The weight isn't really something your vessel can handle. First signs of tempest, winds, and cutting waves, the unusual ballast makes your ship keel furiously. Release the stern anchor to the seafloor. Okay. Well, we have a plus 10% chance. A miss. The crew should go hide in the lower decks. The anchor is released, its chin unraveling by itself more than it is controlled. And the large iron cross reaches the bottom with too much play to properly grip the seafloor. As it becomes apparent the anchor won't be of any help, the lieutenants order the crew to ascend to the bottom decks of the swinging ship, but the oil merchants refuse to leave the apparent safety of their upper cabins. Take the time to present the solution as the best. Drug them to avoid losing any more time. Well, 25% more success chance. A waste of time. Pressed by the urgency of the situation and unable to get their thoughts in order, your lieutenants cannot properly convince the merchants. As they begin to lose their nerve, the ship swerves and slams into shore. Whistling winds invade the perforated hull and water seeps in its wake.
A good seaman is known in bad.
Move the ballast to lift the hull above sea level. A ludicrous plan. Your sailors wheeze and gasp as they try to pull the basalt sacks, but their efforts are not enough to make the ballast budge. The ship remains level, allowing more and more water in as it sinks under the intrusion. Several sailors drown, trapped between the deck's roof and the swirling currents, and their bodies cannot be evacuated before the storm calms down. Oh my
High
goodness.
spirits.
Oh, that
Plain
stinks.
sailing.
Plain sailing? Really? You call that plain
Done.
sailing?
Time for a kill.
What's your quest, sir?
A victim of my own satisfaction, I fear I become entitled.
Really?
This must appear ungrateful, what with all I already have.
Collect the gift offered by your resident.
Don't even
Too
mind.
many changes, I hope.
Something what I made. Okay, so how do I use the other?
I seesaw between
Use
have
the item on
and
what?
have not.
What is it? Personal masterwork of his own creation.
Fetid, festering filth.
Never sample, sir.
Don't even
Where do I
mind.
use it?
More's the merrier.
The royal seal upon it.
Alright, I don't know. Let's go to
My
newspaper.
first tip-off was a riot at a mill.
Oh,
I got to
rum
the picket
shortage.
line only to take a stone to the head. When I came to, everyone and my story had vanished.
No, I can't do that.
The subtext is totally imperceptible. If you insist,
You know what?
I won't stand in your way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't build it out there.
Pure pleasure.
Men are
Of course,
born to hammer
you
Vic.
know what's best.
Let's trash that one. Why is our beer production low?
Someone once told me they didn't like my work. I threw myself in a nettle patch.
I don't know where to use this thing. So, you know what?
Admiral! Admiral!
Just gonna abandon the quest. Treasure of Hassan Ben Sahid.
Raising horrors.
You ready for some real treasure hunting? What was said to be a routine stop? Yeah, okay. Pirate treasure.
Duty done.
Why not? The complete trust of your crew puts the old woman at ease. That's nice. Last time they attacked us. A youthful spark lights in her eyes as she drags your men through the town and into her hideout. A shack whose walls and floors are covered in traveling gear for all weathers. The only furniture in the place is a table which displays a map crumbling from too much usage. The plan is old and its glyphs are coded, the woman points out, but she's already worked out a link with the current town. Decode the map's glyphs or match to the surrounding landscape? Let's decode them. Ah. Text refused to speak to the crew. The sailors inspect the ink, place mirrors in front of what could be letters, bring a flame so close it could burn the wrinkled paper, and trigger the ire of the old explorer. She ushers the brutish crew away from her precious plan and thanks them coolly. Next time they should show more consideration for the task at hand. She closes the door on both her hideout and the promises
People
treasure.
celebrate your leadership.
Oh my goodness, you people are useless.
I can't make any promises.
That one briefly cared should mean something.
Yeah, well, I couldn't figure out how to use your thing, dude.
Changed your mind. They do say change is all we have.
Bread and sausages. Alright, well. Another slaughterhouse. And maybe we'll do another bakery.
Up with a lark this morning.
That fish pie smells good-lush.
Yeah, that works. Alright. And maybe while we're waiting,
Fresh as a daisy here.
upgrade a few more houses. Cool. How are we doing in the old world? Or the new world? Ah, why do I always get them flipped? Ooh, okay, you're ready.
That bloomin' turnip.
You reached a new milestone.
Fantastic.
You're tying the knot. Never.
Fantastic. Of course, now we need more regular workers,
Don't
but
expect you'll show mercy.
that's fine. Boom. No, I'm not going to pay you for a
More
ceasefire.
flexible than you imagined.
So, plantains. Are yourself there, lady.
I can finally let go that pent-up gas.
Alright, so plantain cooker. Should do another fried plantain kitchen. Why not?
Aim saved.
There we go. We got that.
I can finally let go that pent-up gas.
So what do we have here? Upgrade. Upgrade.
Stand
And
aside,
you
boss.
are...
Don't get dirt on your
Hackable.
fancy shoes.
Alright.
We careen into the unknown.
Sweet. We love the unknown. Ah, not another mutiny. Make an example. The loyalist strength dwindles when facing friends. Loyalists and troublemakers collide in a short and feeble brawl, each side unable to give up, yet unwilling to kill their former crewmates. Shots deliberate miss, slashes are willingly fumbled, and punches fall limp by design. The fight fades without a clear victor, and the rest of the trip is spent with both sides wary of each other.
Turn about before it's too late.
No, we will not turn about.
The sword hangs above us.
Alright, so what we need here is we are going to do cotton plantations. We still can't do gold because we don't have engineer. And I don't think we can earn engineers here. So just bring this out and we'll say we'll come up this way. And we will produce cotton.
He just doesn't grow
Get a
here.
field over here. What?
Don't even mind the neighbors.
Oh, we don't have cotton fertility, so okay, we can't do that. Never mind. Yeah, well, let's get a police station.
Stand back, I would. Looks like the tubes need a flush.
Alright. We have a chapel. Breros. Oh yeah, we were gonna do tortillas. And I'm gonna put a cut in this video, and I promise you that as soon as we come back to the next video, we will do tortillas, because it's tortillas. Must have tortillas. Anyway, give a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe, hit the bell button, spread the word, tell your friends. My name is Darwin, and I will see you on the flip side.